Hey folks, this is Dave Smith, Correctional Officer Lifestyle. The message I have for you today is one that is very personal to me. It's very near and dear to my heart. There's a saying in the Department of Corrections, I am my brother's keeper. Okay? Your brother is anybody in corrections uniform. Basically anybody in law enforcement uniform. Okay, I am my brother's keeper, absolutely, 100%. Okay, recently it hit home to me about the brotherhood. The hashtag that's been floating around on my Facebook is "Love Shouldn't Hurt." You might want to call it domestic violence awareness, domestic violence prevention, suicide prevention. Love shouldn't hurt. Hashtag love shouldn't hurt. That's what's been floating around. Might as well say in front of the family. We went to her funeral today. Yesterday now. It's after 1 in the morning, but we went to her funeral because the only way that she could see in her mind to get out of the abusive relationship that she was in was to commit suicide. There were a ton of other options. She could have gone to her mother's. She could have gone to any one of her siblings. She could have come to us. She wouldn't have thought about that because, while she's a friend of the family, she wasn't a very, very tight, close friend. But she could have come to somebody. She could have gone to anybody that she knows, and they would have helped her. She didn't see any other way out. That being said, folks, people that you work with them all the time. You should have a decent relationship with them. If you don't, you're doing something wrong. Okay? They're your brothers. They're your sisters. They walk this walk with you. They're right there beside you. When it goes south in our business, those are the people that are going to pull you out. Those are the people that are going to fight with you until either you both survive or you're both gone. They're the people that are going to be there to pick you up when you fall apart in the parking lot. When you've just had a little bit too much, the people that you work with are the ones that are going to help you. Okay? If they do nothing more, then make sure you get home safe to your support network. Your brothers and sisters are going to be the ones that help you. Okay? Therefore, if you see signs of domestic abuse, if you see signs of domestic violence, remember, love shouldn't hurt, and help them. If you do nothing more, then report your findings to your supervisor. Do something. Do something to help them. Okay? State of Florida, we have an employee assistance program. If you work in the state of Florida and you notice somebody's going through something like that, and the only help you can give them is a toll-free phone number to the employee assistance program, and by God, give them that. Okay? Help them before they end up as a statistic. Okay? Love shouldn't hurt. Domestic violence is possibly one of the most heinous things in the world is domestic violence. I have no use for it. Never personally engaged in it, never personally been a victim of it, never been close to it, intimately close to it, until this friend commits suicide because of it. Folks, take care of each other. It extends beyond the job. It does. If you especially if you encounter somebody that just goes through a drastic change in their daily routine. That could be something, that could be a warning sign. Okay, help that person. Do something to help them. It needs to go beyond work. I have no doubt that no correctional officer watching this channel, if their brother was in a fight, would not jump in there and make sure that fight was won. There's no doubt in my mind that's the type of people we are. Okay? Our job is to help the inmates, is to rehabilitate the inmates, to make them law-abiding members of society, to make them somebody you wouldn't mind living next door to. But don't ignore your brothers and your sisters. It might be our job to help the inmates, but it goes beyond that to help each other. Okay? If you notice warning signs, do something. The worst thing you can do, the absolute worst thing you can do, if you suspect somebody is a victim of domestic violence, is nothing. Don't do nothing. Do something. Help that person. Folks, it's probably the cornerstone of my videos as of this point, because it is so close to me. Take care of each other. Take care of each other on the job. Take care of each other off the job. This is David Smith, Correctional Officer Lifestyle. See you in the next video.